Grandpa George. Torn apart by a fog crawler. The island hasn't got a shred of decency.
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place... That's right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. And here's another 200 caps.
Really, it's no trouble.
Well, I hope you know how much it... No, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are... But if you ask me, that's why the last part of this tale is the...
Believe me.
If that's true, then I'm so... My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never... Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. You go in.
How do I get to the...
It's southwest.
I'll make that trap.
Trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still know how to use a gun.
kinda like you.
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
And it's done. It's finally done. All those... And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island and avenged the Dalton bloodline.
Right.
The final chapter's been written.
I was glad to help.
You certainly have. Now, every good story's gotta have a happy... Well, I'm a little old to leap up on a horse. But this is an heirloom. There's no Daltons left to inherit. The island knows this way. And that's it. That's... Off you go now. My story...
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
You're good people in some dire straits.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve it.
Just mind you don't let them take advantage of you.
Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. That you can turn even the most stubborn fool.
I'll hear you out.
In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopers would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. You do this, well, you won't be made captain.
Why are you helping me?
My job is to heal people, and not just from the physical type of injuries. The island's in trouble like it's never been.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that, then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or two. Prove to the rest of these clubs.
A lot of people only got their clothes on their back.
You need it? Bait shop's got it.
Everyone, times are hard. But this here feast is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know mainlanders have been responsible for all manner of harm, but this one is special. This one did the captain's dance.
It's true. I saw it.
So in my book, he's not a mainlander anymore. He's one of us.
Mainlander.
These knuckleheads don't trust you now. Well, fuck them, right? I expect folk will be more talkative now. Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit up Mitch at the last plank.
Seriously.
You are the most peculiar person I've ever had the occasion to meet. Take this. And, if you're inclined, socialize. It's your party after all.
Excuse me.
Captain's dance.
Wow. Hi.
Here's to you.
I saw the whole thing. The Queen. Shit. The Captain's dance.
Hey there.
I saw the whole thing. The Queen.
Hi.
Shit. What are you looking at?
Here's to you.
Hey there.
The Captain's dance.
Huh. I think Dick likes you. Hey, kitty.
What's up, Mitch?
Everyone, make way.
Did you really kill the queen? The mariner said you did.
Don't pester him, Debbie. Of course he did. Now this is what a badass looks like. I fear we had you all wrong.
Well, Captain Avery didn't.
And now Avery got the right of it. And thanks for... Here's a round on the house.
What's your beef with Avery?
Avery was born on the island, but she left for a good long... Didn't come back until, well, 10, 11 years. I ain't arguing, she doesn't do good, or her heart being in the right place, but why change what ain't broke?
That's awfully friendly.
We have mainlanders coming in and out all the time. Worst of a lot are thieves or murderers. And the others we find floating face down in the harbor. But not you.
Mitch, I mean, since he did the captain's dance, maybe your uncle?
That's my own family business.
Sir, Mitch is too damn proud. But we're...
For Pete's sake, pride is going to be the death of you folks.
Captain's been saying that for years. Certainly, his uncle's in me. Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island. The last holdout.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats, he is.
Mitch sent him some of the fog condensers? So he might still be alive. He's safe from the fog.
But the campground's got to be swarming with God knows what. Listen, it shames me to ask it. And find some way to drag his hide back.
What if you...
Well, then at least check up on him.
I'll look for your uncle.
His home's...
Mister, I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
I may be able to help.
They're right about you, they say. But if you help, you'll get paid. Harbormen don't belong on this dock. We keep clinging here, we'll bleed out to get better, to grow stronger. We need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, Harbormen can wire up the condensers. Make it...
Uh-huh. You know?
If you say so. I just don't want this... I know the money's a joke. If my friends can resettle, I'm sure they'd do anything for you. And owe you big. Please. Help.
Please sell guns.
Avery.
I'll be straight-nosed. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to do.
I'm happy.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, if you're up to it, just head... I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf.
Am I gonna need any tools or...
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have...
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply...
corpses? They're from me. Unless you're ready for the long walk, go away!
Take it easy, Uncle.
Mitch. He was always a smart one. Glad to hear he still cares. What? What have you done? They're coming! They're coming!
Then, let's work.
Ah, fine. I haven't reset my traps. Quick, do what you can with the workbench supply.
Hey there.
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to send. But still, time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Mitch sent me to bring you home.
This is my home. And what? I can't.
Just consider this a vacation.
You are so persistent. Ah.
Uh-huh.
Full distance.
My boy!
He actually did it.
Did what? Chase me from my home? We should dump him in the harbor.
You're really not grateful?
I...
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now.
Well, maybe later then.
Hi.
Cassie Dalton says she's the oldest on the island. Bah, it's me. I will live forever.
Don't talk to